In today's video, I'm going to go over all of these products from Cultivate What Matters that are available in the Prep Week Pep Rally Sale. Hi, I'm Kristen and I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple of times a week. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. So when you're watching this video, the Cultivate What Matters Prep Week Pep Rally Sale is happening, and this sale is like the really big sale. It's up to 40% off all of the like extra products and accessories that go with your PowerSheets and your other goal planning products that you get from Cultivate What Matters. That way you can get it ordered and have it delivered and ready to go for Prep Week. Now, Prep Week is a week, it's like the first full week in December where Cultivate What Matters kind of hosts a like prep party, I guess you could say, like to work through together as a group, to work through the big chunk of goal setting pages at the beginning of your PowerSheets or your Fresh Start daily goal planner. There are tons and tons of pages to work through before you get into the new year, so you know what your goals are and how you're going to achieve those goals throughout the whole year. So the prep work is super important, which is why they host the Prep Week in December. And now we're having the Pep Rally Sale so that you can get all the goodies that you think might help you and keep you excited to work on your goals throughout the year. So I have a ton of stuff here. A lot of this stuff I purchased myself, but as an affiliate, Cultivate What Matters did send me a couple of things like this clipboard and these sticky notes here. And so I just wanted to be upfront about that. I did purchase most of this stuff, and in using this stuff so far, I like it a lot. So we're going to talk about all of it, and yeah, let's get started. I also wanted to add that if you do purchase during the Pep Rally sale, you will get the sale prices, and if you use my link or my coupon code, either works, you will also get an additional 10% off. So this is a really good time to stock up on any of these things that you think you might want. So I have it kind of broken up here into categories. I've got notepads and sticky notes over here, and then I've got all of the washi tape that's currently available, and then I've got some other little accessories here and my habits workbook. So one of the things that I'm really excited about are these workbooks, because I need a little more direction when it comes to setting up habits. It's just one of those things that I'm just not great with, and working through this habits workbook has been great so far and helping me understand what is a habit and how does that help me with my goals. Whereas before I've seen habit tracker stickers and stuff like that, and I hadn't really ever put enough thought and intention into what the point of tracking habits was, and so none of it really ever helped me achieve a goal. It was more just like, oh, did I get steps in today, or did I drink all my water today? And it didn't really tie back to a goal. So this habit workbook goes through a lot of just reasoning behind creating habits and what is a habit and what's not, and how you can just be really intentional about your habits in relation to your goal setting. So I did say I have been working through this, and I have, but I wasn't writing in the book. I actually started filling out this notebook here. This is an old Cultivate What Matters lined notebook. These are also available in the sale, but not this design. So you can grab some lined notebooks as well if you wanted to. It's just a saddle stitch, and they're really nice, good quality. But anyway, we're talking about the workbook. So I started, instead of writing in the workbook, I started writing in here. So you can kind of see the work I started doing. And then I was thinking, that's silly, I'm gonna go ahead and just fill out the workbook. But I haven't yet, but that is on my list of things to do to kind of help me get ready for prep week. So it's just kind of like a worksheet. It's got instructions and it's nice and broken down. So you can kind of just do like one little like 2-page spread at a time as you have time, and so you don't get too overwhelmed. And there's just like little areas They just break it down and explain some things to you, and then have some little spots where you can kind of apply that to your own life and your own goals, so that you know, it's not so overwhelming. There are some activities like this in your PowerSheets, but the habit workbook is going to help you dig a little deeper so that you can make sure you're adding like the right habits to your goal system. What is really exciting to me, and something I've already ordered today, is the routines workbook. It's brand new. It just came out this week. It is on sale for $16.20. The habit workbook is also in the sale. So the habit workbook is on sale for $12, and it's one of the things that I really recommend. So if we go and look back at this routines workbook, it's set up the exact same way. It's this really great cover. It's durable, and it's got the same concept of the where it kind of teaches you little by little, and then you have a couple pages to do some activities and figure it out. So definitely I ordered that because I just need help. I really do. We've got the habit workbook and the routines workbook, which I super extra 100% recommend. And let's go into these notepads, which I've been kind of loving lately. So I did just order these recently, and I've already used them like constantly. So this one is called the Daily Planner Notepad, and you've got a timed section over here for your schedule from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. You've got some grateful, priority, 6 to-dos, space for tomorrow's planning, a meal prep square, an exercise square, and a water tracker for 8 whatever your increments of water are. This is on sale for $10 right now. I have it in the teal banner up at the top here, but you can also get it in gray or sea glass, which is like a nice little, like kind of like a minty green, but I got the more saturated teal color. I love those colors. It was actually really hard to choose which one. These are A5 size. So if you have an A5 planner, these are going to fit perfect in there if you want to just tuck it in between the pages or washi tape it on or something like that. If you have a bigger planner, it's even more perfect. It's going to fit. If you have your PowerSheets, they're going to fit anywhere. Like you can see, like you can put them anywhere. If you have the wild card snap in accessory, you could stick those there. So this is that, it's that great size that's going to fit perfectly in most of your books that you have. So let's move that back out of the way. So this has 90 pages, and the paper is like super thick. So this is really great quality. I would say it's a great gift as well. If you want to stock up on gifts for people, this is only $10 right now, and then you'll get an extra $1 off if you use my coupon code. So that is the Daily Planner Notepad, and then I also have these two. This is the Weekly Refresh Notepad. This is the smaller one. There are 2. So this one is $8, and it's just kind of like it's a weekly refresh. It's got the questions you want to kind of go over in your head before you sit down to plan your week, and I am loving this. It's a great way to brain dump, but it's like it's almost like a guided brain dump in a way. Like you're thinking about what's going to happen this week, what are some goal tasks you want to work on, your habits you want to work on, and you're just what matters the most this week. Like, let's keep things in perspective. What is the most important thing you need to do this week? And this is, I've used it twice. I have used it just for my regular everyday kind of pre-planning, and you can see here I scribbled all over it. It's not pretty, it's not cute. To me, it's not for that. Like, it's just for, let's get the things out of my head, and then when I sit down to plan my week, I can glance at this and just, if I want my week to look a little prettier, this is temporary, right? It can be temporary. You can use this instead of a weekly planner if that's how your brain works. There's so many ways you could like incorporate this into the system that you already have, that but for me, it's just like, let me get the things out of my head so that I can make sure to include all of this in my weekly plans. And it's really good quality paper, just like all of the other notepads. It's thick white paper. It's really nice. So these are $8 on sale right now, normally $15. This one, so I said that there's another one, and I'm going to pull that up on my iPad right here to show you because I don't have it, but this one is the same concept. So this one looks like this, and it's the same questions. So you've got the goals to focus on over here, and there's a spot for more goals. And then you've got the habits section, and so the small one has a spot for 4 habits, but the large one has a spot for 8 habits. And the goals section on this one has 5 goals, and the goals section on the large one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you have a lot more going on, or if you want to incorporate maybe your work goals and your personal goals all on one page, that's going to be here. You do have the same spot for what matters most this week. And then instead of just like a list of what's coming up, there's a grid that goes across, and it's got spots for Monday through Sunday. And so it's really just, how does your brain work? How much stuff are you trying to include on your page? At the bottom of this one, that's not on this one, there's a spot that says saying yes to and saying no to. So that way you can kind of like keep things in perspective a little more. I liked the smaller one because, one, the page is going to fit in whatever planner I'm using, and I do like to compartmentalize. I like to separate my work from my personal, or else I will get a little unfocused, like distracted. When I am doing home things, I need to only be thinking about those home things, and when I'm doing work things, I need to block out all of the other things on my to-do list that are nagging at me. So this way I can use one sheet for work and one sheet for home, and it just helps me, like, you know, out of sight, out of mind, right? So if you have a lot more stuff going on, I think this one is an 8 by 10. That might work better for you. So I just wanted to note that there's 2 options available. So the larger one is $11. Now, this one is unique because this one's actually a sticky note, but it is also available in a regular notepad. So these 2 are not sticky notes. These are just normal tear off the top notepads. This one is a sticky note, which I'm not going to take that off, but I will show you the one I have here, and it's a sticky note. If you watch any of my other videos, you will know that I use this glue stick to make things a sticky note, and I use that like with this notepad, but I didn't have to with this because this came as a sticky note, which is perfect. So, and it sticks really well. You can move it around and re-stick it. This is great. I think it's set up in my very favorite weekly planner format. And so I was ecstatic when I saw this because it worked out perfectly this week because I didn't plan in my normal planner. I normally draw this layout in my normal planner is a monthly planner, and I use the blank notes page in it to draw this layout for my week. And this whole week has just, I was kind of traveling over the weekend, and I never got around to planning this current week, and this notepad came in clutch, and I can just stick this on that page in my planner that I normally use for my weekly plan. I can just stick this there, and it's the exact same layout that I know and love, so my brain is happy, and it was so quick. It's all I had to do was, you know, just stick it in there. Anyway, so let's look at the blank one so you can see. So we've got Monday through Sunday here, and we've got like a little spot for, you could use it as a top 3 or you could use it for anything. It's not labeled. For me this week, I used it for like my top 3 priorities, but I could also see using it as you know, what's going on this week. Like, you could pick a goal, that the 3 goals you want to work on that might not be priorities, but it's just like the 3 goals you might be working on for the week. There's so many different ways you could use this. So over here we have a spot for 17 to-do items. So this one is the weekly sticky notepad. and this one is $10. It comes in, this is the light blue, so let's compare that here. You can see like this is the teal and this is the light blue. This has also been available in this teal. I don't know if they'll restock it. It is currently out of stock. Currently, when I'm filming this video, it is available in this color, which is the light blue, and then a classic gray. So like I said, this one is the sticky version, but you can also, if you don't want it sticky, you can also get it in the non-sticky, the regular notepad. So if you wanted the weekly notepad that is not sticky, that one is $10, and it comes in 2 color options. You can get it in a light pink color called Rose, or you can get it in Sky, which is a light blue that's got a different tone. It's more of the like hydrangea color blue, and it's got like a monochrome where instead of this being white, it's in like a darker version of that blue. So there's a couple of different looks there, and like I said, if you wanted to make it sticky, you can just use a glue stick like this if you didn't already have the sticky version. So the non-sticky notepad is $10. So the weekly sticky notepad has 60 sheets. The weekly non-sticky has 50 sheets. I love this. This is great. You could stick one in your planner. You could stick it on your refrigerator or wherever. You could stick it on the wall in front of, you know, wherever you sit down to do any kind of desk work. Honestly, this is like super cool, super cool. I love it, and I can see using that constantly. So this is the mini Break It Down notepad. This is currently on sale for only $5. I have mine in the confetti motif, but there's also one in the peony pink, which is like a bright pink. It's kind of going to look like this color pink. I think I can show you here. Yeah, so you could get it in this color pink as well, and those are $5 right now, and these are small, so you can see here. Let's look at it with here. So these are really small, and they're perfect for just tucking in with your plans and helping kind of brain dump the process of whatever project you want to work on without messing up like your nice pages in your bound planner. It's kind of like a wild card page if you're familiar with the Cultivate What Matters stuff. This is 3.5 by 6 inches, so it's a lot smaller. You can see that there. And I've been using these just with abandon. like I've just been jotting things down and working through my projects. I think what's really great about this is that it's helping me realize that on my to-do list, I shouldn't be writing the project on the to-do list. I should be writing the task, the action step. That's what needs to go on my weekly or daily to-do list, not the overall project. So like if you have a organizing project, and if you're writing on your to-do list that you need to organize your closet, that's like the bigger overall project, and so that's not really an action step that you can check off. Like what you need to do is like try on your clothes or declutter, you know, donate the things that don't fit or you don't like anymore. Like those are the steps. And so this little notepad here helps me get that out of my head and realize that I should be writing a certain step on my to-do list and not just the whole project, because that overwhelms me, and then that makes me think I have no time for that today. When I'm looking at my to-do list and I see some big project, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to do that today. Let's just ignore that. But if there's just a little step that might only take 10 or 15 minutes, that seems way more doable. So that's what I like about this, and I always use my glue stick to make these sticky. It's just like the perfect size for that. Again, these are only $5 right now, and there are 50 sheets here. So I've been using this a ton, and I still have a ton left over. So the next set here I have are the today's top 3 sticky notes. These were gifted to me when I became an affiliate. And let's look these up and see how much they are. I believe this set of 4 is in the sale right now for only $3. So that's less than $1 per sticky notepad. And if you like this sort of thing in your planning, honestly, jump on the sale, because $3 for 4 packs of sticky notes that will last you for quite a while. I think that's super worth it. I'm pulling up right here on my iPad to see. So these are the Daily Goals sticky notes. They're on sale for $3. They're normally $5. And each pad has 25 sheets. So there's 100 sheets total, or 100 sticky notes total. They're 4 inches across by 3 inches tall. And you get like an orange, a green, a blue, and a pink to coordinate with whatever your mood feels like. We've got a Sunday through Saturday at the top, because these are for daily, so you would circle which day of the week it is, and you have room to write the date if you want, and your top 3 that you can check off as you do them, and then a spot to write what the win of the day is. So I could see these being a really great complement to your goal system if you are a daily top 3 person. Maybe you don't need this full schedule sheet here. Maybe if you can just kind of stick this to the front of your planner or whatever, so that these are the only 3 things you want to think of, or you can stick it to your computer monitor or something like that, just so you can just only be seeing those most important things. These are really great for that. Next we have the color coding sticker book, and this one I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried any of the Cultivate What Matters stickers yet. If you buy the PowerSheets, let's look and compare the stickers that come with the PowerSheets. So when you buy your PowerSheets, you get this sheet of stickers that has some of the color coding options. You've got page flags in each color, and you've got 2, these look like rectangles to you, but there are 2 circles here for dot stickers. So this book is going to just have more of those. And what's good with these is that they fit in your PowerSheets. There's a spot for these flags here, so it's probably pretty faint to you. Let me see if I can't zoom in and show you. There is a flag over here on the edge where you can fill in. Of course you can color it in. It's so light you could ignore it if that's not your thing, but these stickers fit perfectly in there. And of course your planner does come with enough for this sheet, but say you want to fill out the rest of your pages, and you want to kind of mark some things with them, you're going to have some extras in this book. So you have tons of these larger flags. You've got 5 pages of those, and then on the smaller flags you've got a whole page of like the warm colors and a whole page of like the cool colors, and then you've got 5 pages of the dots, which you can't see, it just looks like a bar, but there's all these little dots in here. 5 pages of those, so many dots. And then you've got these kind of like arrow flags, like page marker types, so you've got 1 of each. So what I really liked about this was at the end of the book here we've got the progress bar stickers, and these stickers will fit here on your tending list. And I just love anything that fits, like anything that goes in a spot. Like these are made to perfectly fit in there, and I don't know, it's those kinds of details I just love about stuff like this. So this is the color coding sticker book. There's a lot of other sticker books. There's the new time blocking sticker book, there's planner stickers, there's faith stickers, you've got a couple of different goal setting stickers, there's letter and number sticker packs. This is the color coding sticker book. This is currently on sale for $7. And there's tons of stickers here. These are gonna last for a long time. So if you like using stickers in your goal setting, this book is gonna last you for quite a while. Okay, the next thing I have here are the magnetic bookmarks, and there's 2 that look like this. So these ones are the CLE. These are the newer ones. There's also some motivational ones that are colorful like this that say little sayings on it. Those are $5. These are the CLE markers. This is $7.20. It's the Cultivated Life Evaluation category colors. So if you look in your PowerSheets, you've got where you have your areas, right? So we've got community, family, finances, health and wellness, home and spaces, spiritual and personal growth, work and learning, and then like a blank one that you can use whatever you want with. These match. So community, family, finances, health and wellness, home and spaces, spiritual and personal growth, work and learning, and then this one is the like blank one. So if you wanted to keep, of course this isn't like set in stone, if you wanted to change them up you can, but they already match with this. So like if you just want to keep it simple, which is what I try to do, you can just keep this to match that up. And I haven't opened these yet, so let's open them together and see what we can do with these. So like I said, they're called the CLE markers, and that CLE stands for Cultivated Life Evaluation. So this is going to kind of go like here, and what I imagine doing with these is using these in my routines and my habits workbook to mark which things are going to be important to work into my goals. And then this will help me to just kind of be able to quickly flip to what I need to focus on if that is like a goal that I'm focusing on that month. Of course, you can use these anywhere. Like you can use them all over the place in any of your planners and books. I use a different planner for my monthly and weekly plans, and so that way I will be able to just kind of mark the pages, the notes pages I use in there to help me kind of dive deeper into things. And that's why I got these, because I just thought these are going to be perfect to use anywhere in any of my little books. I can also use them in my quick start guide to mark out each different section here. So in the quick start guide, you have a different section for each of your CLE areas, and so that way I can kind of go ahead and put the one I want. So like health and wellness, let's go here. So if I'm really thinking about health and wellness and I want to be able to refer back to this book, I could take the green one here and just kind of mark it here so that I can easily flip to that instead of having to go, you know. So that's kind of the way I was imagining using these. This quick start guide is really great. It's another thing that I really recommend grabbing when you have a chance. It is currently sold out, and I am going to try to find out if they plan on restocking it. This is not official, but I feel like they will. Like it's not something, this is something that it's great, and I just don't, I see them restocking this because it's something that's going to help a lot. I'll link the video here in my cards to where I go through this and talk about it. It's not currently available in the sale, so I didn't want to focus on it too much, but yeah. The next time you see that on the site, go ahead and grab it. If it's not on sale at that time, remember I do have that coupon code that you can apply to it. So let's talk about tending tape. This is what I'm so excited for right now. Oh wait, one more thing before we get into the tending tape. My Clipfolio. So this thing was gifted to me when I became an affiliate, and I honestly didn't know what I would use it for until I started using it. And then I was like, oh wow, this thing goes all over the house with me. It goes in the car with me. It's so convenient. I love it for so many things. It's just got a basic list pad in it. You can see I've been using it so much. It's got a pocket on the inside for just all the different things, and it's just helpful. I don't always plan at my desk, you know, and so I need something that whenever I'm out and I'm making use of the time that I have, sometimes you have downtime that you can't control, like whenever you're in the car line or something like that. This is your best friend. This is like your little office on the go. Your pen, if you have a clicky pen with a little, what is this? What is this called? You know what I mean. It's got the little thing. You can hook it on there, or you can even put it in here, which I've done before as well. So you can kind of have it just like that. It's got this if you want to hang it somewhere. It's, you know, your basic Clipfolio. This is refillable. This notepad comes out. There's a pocket in the back to put a new one. You can get refills on the website. Anyway, this thing has been one of my most favorite things, and even though they did send this to me as a gift for review, I would buy this thing all day long. So, and if they ever come out with other designs, I will probably pick them up in other designs just to keep it fun. I do like to change things up. So, yeah, I love this thing. Super recommend it. This is currently on sale. Let's look it up. And this is it's actually called a pad folio. I keep calling it a clip folio because it's like a clipboard, but Cultivate What Matters calls it a pad folio. And let's search for it here on my iPad. So this is the confetti one. It's currently on sale for $18. There's also one called Peony Blooms, and it's that bright pink, and it has a quote on it that says, "You know all those things you've always wanted to do, you should go do them." And that's kind of one of their signature quotes. Yeah, I super recommend those, and I can't wait. Oh, look at the interior of the Peony one. It's got that gorgeous floral. I can't wait till they refresh these and come up with and offer new floral designs. I want a floral one so bad. Look, that's really pretty. So you can grab one of those and just always be prepared. $18 is a steal for something like this. It's super sturdy. I could see these as gifts, teacher gifts, under 20 bucks for a teacher gift, and you could add a pretty pen maybe if you wanted. Definitely, yeah, love it. Super recommend it. Now the fun part. Let's go through the tending tape. These are the new ones with like the current new designs. I've got the bright and the neutral, and then I've got the CLE, which match these colors. And then these are older ones that I picked up while they were on sale in the accessories sale, and I've been waiting to use them for this video to swatch with you. I am so like excited. I love washi tape. Let's go through, and I'm trying to pull them up on my iPad over here off to the side so I can tell you how much everything is. So let's start with the CLE tending tape here and see, let's swatch it. And if I could open this, I'm going to use my little slice tool here to just kind of slice through this so that I can open it without ripping the box. And let's grab these out of here. Look at how much you get on the rolls. There's so much on these rolls. I'm going to compare this real quick while I'm thinking about it to, I have all of these colors that I got from Amazon. These are a little thicker, so they would have different purposes, but let me find a color has the most on it. So these came from Amazon, and there's not very much on there. So you can see the difference here with how much tape you're getting on a roll. It's so much. This is going to last you for quite a while. Let me put this back, get this out of the way. I'm going to need to get another one of these washi tape organizers. Actually, let's, I'm going to dump this out, and we'll start putting this washi in here as I use it, but so that you can see it in this little acrylic thing. I'll link this in the description as well, even though it's not from Cultivate What Matters, but if you're buying all this tending tape, you might want somewhere to put it. So this is, like I said, this is the CLE tending tape, and PowerSheets. Let me grab a tending list. I have an old tending list that I cut out of an old book. Maybe we'll use this instead so I don't mess up. Yeah, let's do that. So I have, this is the tending list in my PowerSheets, and then this is the tending list in the, this was from the Fresh Start Daily Goal Planner, an undated version, and it was from a week that I didn't use it, and so I cut that out just so I could practice on it. So let's try these in this bar and see if it works. I need this here. So look at all of this. Let's see if the description says how much is on a roll. This is $12.80 for this set, and you get all 8 colors that match your cultivated life evaluation areas. And I don't know that it says how much you get on a roll. It is, 10 meters of washi tape, and it's 5mm washi tape. So if you already have some washi tape that you want to use here, 5mm is going to fit nicely in your little progress bar. So say this is an action item, and I've got my bookmark here that I'm going to use to rip. And so say I feel like I'm almost done, we're making progress there. So that's awesome. So that's gonna fit perfectly on your tending list, and it's way easy like to just get the exact amount you want. So with the color coding sticker book, you can pick your color here, and let's pull one off, and then this will also fit here in your progress bar. So really it's just kind of how you prefer to use it. Maybe it'll fit in here, I don't know. Oh, it will kind of fit in there. It's a snug fit, but it does fit. So really it's kind of up to you on how you like to plan and work with your stuff. If you're taking your planner with you or something, this might be more convenient for that. But for me, I have a set up space where I like to work. And so these are gonna look, they're gonna work really well in my little washi organizer. Do we need me to go through all of these? I'm thinking they're just solid colors. And so let me know if you want me to do a little short video. I can, swatching all of these. I'm thinking what I could do is try to color code, kind of put all the solid color things together, and maybe use some highlighters as well to match everything. I could probably do another video like that. If that interests you, let me know. So let's move this out of the way and let's start swatching all of these. So I'm going to start with the new stuff that matches the current product line. This is the bright set. Let me just go ahead and slice all of these so that, oh, this one doesn't have one. And then does this have anything? No, okay. So let's do the bright set. And we're getting 4 rolls of big and then 2 rolls of skinny. So let's talk about these. This is on sale for $12.80. So the standard rolls, these are, everything has 10 meters of washi tape, and the standard rolls are 15mm and the thin rolls are 5mm, just like your CLE tape. So let's just get everything out and then we'll start swatching. All right, so we've got the standard and the thin. So this is a really pretty one, and it's they all have gold foil, which matches all of the foiling that you get in all of your Cultivate What Matters products. And let's just kind of open to a page here, and we will start swatching. So let's read what this one says. This says, decide you can. This is really nice, like thick washi. So I'm gonna just kind of there we go. So decide you can, and after I swatch this, I'll do like a close-up so you can see it. This one in the peony color says progress, not perfection, and that is like my theme. I always need to remind myself of that. So we've got progress, not perfection. Oh, I just ripped it. So this is super sticky. Super sticky, so be careful when you're pulling it off your page. Just be more gentle than me. Don't be wild. This is a beautiful floral, and it's got this nice like deep jade background here, and let's just kind of like put this over here. So, oh, I didn't lay that down straight. That's okay, you get the idea. It's got some very, very light gold metallic, gold foil in the white flowers here, and like I said, I will show that to you up close in just a moment. This is the other standard roll. This one is just a stripe and it's got all of the colors on it. I love this one. This one's going to get used so much, just everywhere, all over the place. And yeah, this is feeling like really sticky, so definitely be gentle with it whenever you are sticking it to your page. You might even want to use some scissors to cut it, just to, if you're nervous about it ripping the paper. But what's great is, you know, that's not going to come off. Like, you know, that's not going to be rolling off your pages like in a few weeks, which is so annoying when that happens. So here's one of the 5mm rolls. These would be really cute on your tending list as well. If you wanted to do this instead of like the color coding, I think this is like a good option, because you're getting like thicker washi, and then you're getting 2 options that you can use on your tending list to change things up. And then here is the confetti version, which is a nice set of colors there. All right, so this is the bright set, and let me go ahead and write that. Let's just write tending tape, and this is bright. And then this set is the neutral that I'm about to do. All right, so let's do the neutral now. And this one is like a really nice, like taupey kind of color. And it says it says choose what matters. And it's got the little sprout on it, and this is like a smaller font than the one you see up here where it says decide you can. So there's that, and then let's do the other one with words on it. This one says make it happen. What I like is that they have different sayings on them, so that it's not just the same thing in different colors. I appreciate that. So I really like that. That says make it happen in a larger font than this one. It's also gold foiled. And then we've got this pretty floral that also has some gold accents. This one's nice. It's like very soft and gentle and dainty, and I like it. And these are great because they also mix and match nicely. Like, you don't have to, if you get both sets, you could use some, you know, these are still gonna match and they're still gonna look nice. Like this little sprout one here matches this. So everything is, you know, it's mix and matchable. And then we've got another stripe, and this one is just gold instead of, this one is like the rainbow, and this one is just gold on its own. And now we'll do the thin ones, the 5mm ones. And this is a sprout in this same like taupey beige kind of color. Okay, and then this is just a solid, which looks like the same that you're getting in this here. This is the CLE pack, and that's the same roll there. Okay, and then, so these are the current ones. I did not put that one down straight at all, but you get the idea. So these are the current options, and let me show you with the PowerSheets how they will look good with both. So even if you have a colorful PowerSheets, this is still going to look really pretty with the colorful. And I don't have a neutral PowerSheets to compare how the colorful looks in the neutral, but you know, these gorgeous tabs here have all of these nice pretty colors, and some of this stuff is still going to match. Like, look at February's tab. The neutral set is going to look really gorgeous in February, and the neutral set is still going to look really gorgeous with March, but the, you know, bright set is also going to look great with March. So, you know, you can use both. They're both going to look really good. All right, now let's check out the older stuff. and see how that looks with the newer set of PowerSheets. So this is called the Tending Tape Set, and it doesn't have like a specific name. It's just called Tending Tape Set, and it's $10. You get 5 rolls, and they are all the same size. They're 10 meters, and are they also 15? Yes, so they're 15 millimeter wide. And let's just do I'm just going to write Tending Tape Set since it doesn't have like a name for the colorway or anything like that. And it's the one that came in this like little clear thing. I really like this floral motif. I think Cultivate What Matters does so great with their florals. They're so pretty. It's like the style I really like, so it just kind of speaks to me. So we've got this one. This one feels a little different. So these ones feel very thick and sturdy. This one is more of like your traditional washi tape, and it's like it's not sticking. It's not gonna rip the page. Let's put it that way. Like it's like your typical what you know about washi tape. So pretty. I love it. How much of this? Let me take, I'm gonna take this off and show you what the repeat is like. Cause sometimes you just get where it just repeats. I wanted to have enough so you could see this is like, before it repeats, you get this much. And let's start putting this stuff away in here too. Can I put these in here? Will they fit all the way? Oh, look at that. If you have one of these washi tape drawers, that's gonna fit both sets of washi tape all the way across to keep them. And then you don't have to only use this for washi tape. You could put all your little bookmarks in here. This is not part of the review, but you know, you could put those in there just to keep them up off your desk. All right, let's keep going, and let's do, we've got the sprouts. And look at how nice that matches with all of the other ones. So all of these things are gonna go together, and you're gonna be able to build your collection and have all of these to choose from. And they all look really good together. So yeah, these are gonna look great with your PowerSheets as well. Let's see. Look how nice those all are gonna match. You know, like you're still gonna be able to use these same products throughout the current set. So it's always gonna look nice. All right, now let's do this last set. Now this is also an older set. This is the older Bright. So it's the same concept as the new line, but this is that older line that we had. And you've got 2 solid ones here, and you've got these ones here. Now let's do, I'm gonna put 2024 on these. So these ones, these Brights are different from these Brights, but it looks like they're gonna match perfectly, just like the other ones. Oh wait, I'm doing this upside down. So some of the flowers actually are facing a certain way. So let's go and do it right so we're not doing it upside down. So we've got that Bright set. And then this one says little by little, one of the nice little catchphrases. And it's just little by little by little by little, like that's cute. So it kind of goes like, it just says it over and over, and it works little by little by little by little. I like that, that's cute. And that's also the gold foil. So these 2 are gold foil, but the other ones don't have gold foil. This is like a nice, pretty, like robin's egg blue with a pretty little botanical little motif on it here. Really pretty. Really pretty. And then we'll do these 5mm ones as well. So we've got a lot of this blue one. It looks like it's similar to the CLE. It's slightly darker. So this is the one that came in the neutral set, this is the one that came in the CLE, and this is what came in the older bright set. And this green one, which this is a different green than the greens that come in the CLE set. So that's nice. You've got some different options for colors there. And it's this gorgeous like emerald jade green. If I could find the end here, that would be great. Here we go. So lots of options for using in your tending list progress bar. And of course, they're all going to, they all coordinate really well together. So what I love, this one matches my perennial cover here on the 2024 PowerSheets. But again, like I said, all of these are gonna match really nicely throughout your PowerSheets. And it's just gonna look good, and you're not gonna, like, everything coordinates, even if it's older, it all works together. So so much fun. I love this. Let me go ahead and do a close-up for you. Okay, so those are all of the accessories and other things that I have to show you for getting ready for prep week. The last thing I guess I could mention is I did place an order today, so there's some things that I don't have yet that I can't wait to get. And I did get like the routines workbook to go along with my habits workbook. I got another daily pad that is the one that is today is the day, and that one doesn't have a schedule on it, and it's so if I don't really need the schedule, I can pick that one instead. And then I did get the goal setting sticker book, the older one that was offered for only $5, and I got a weekend agenda notepad. So since I realized how much I love these notepads, I went ahead and got a weekend agenda, because usually by the weekend is when I'm trying to catch up with things, and I can reassess from my weekly plans what needs to get done on the weekend. And so that's just going to kind of be a way I can sit down on Friday and say, what do I need to make sure gets done this weekend? So I did grab those, and I'm really excited for them. The other thing I got, I did get a pack of the goal sticky notes. So these are the daily goal sticky notes. I got, there's a set of 4 sticky notes for $3, just like this, but they're 4 different sticky notes. I'm going to see if I can't pull them up. The goal setting sticky notes. So these ones are just square sticky notes with little by little weekly goals, and then just some, a lined one and a blank one, and then a little checklist action steps one. I thought that would be great to have in my collection for if I just need to quickly figure something out and I don't want to grab all of my stuff. Sometimes I get that way. As much as this stuff is all very helpful, sometimes I can overwhelm myself with, doing it right and writing in it correctly and making it look nice. And if I just have like a little sticky note I could just jot things down on when I don't have time, just like this week, when I did this, that is so helpful for me. Of course, we're stationary people. We love everything to be gorgeous, but sometimes you just need to write things down. It doesn't matter if it's pretty, right? And that is the most important thing to me, is just making sure I'm not dropping the ball on things. And this, the very basic little pieces of paper help me with that. And so I like to have them on hand as much as I love playing in all the gorgeous stationery. So I know this was a long video. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I just really wanted to talk all about all of this stuff while it's on sale, so that if you want it, you can get the very best deal for you. I am going to link the Prep Rally Sale section for everything that I showed you in this video, save for these things and the PowerSheets. So the PowerSheets are not on sale, but you will be able to get 10% off on these with my link. There are some notebooks like this available, just not this one. There's the newer, the current lineup of covers. And then this is just sold out right now, so this is not available right now either. But everything else in the video, you should be able to get your hands on this week, and make sure you grab it while it's on sale, stack my coupon code with it, save as much money as possible, and get ready for prep week. Let me know down below if there's anything you want to see in more detail. I'll try to get to that as soon as possible so you can still snag a deal. And yeah, just let me know. Are you excited for prep week? I am so excited for prep week. I've been dying to dig into the prep work, and I'm waiting. I have the Goal School Premium subscription, and I'm just waiting for prep week. So in the meantime, I'm gonna start digging into I'm gonna finish working on my habits, and I'm gonna work on my routine so that I'm kind of ready and have an idea what I wanna do during prep week. But anyway, I'm so excited. I'm rambling. I bet you can tell how excited I am. I just know that I'm gonna get things done in 2024. I just know it. Anyhow, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post videos like this on my channel a couple times a week. And if you liked this one, you're probably gonna like those ones too. And I would love to see you in the next one. Until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye.